Well, starting later this week, more than 130 artists from all over Brooklyn, selected from BRIC's online Contemporary Art Registry, will have work on display in our BRIC Gallery. This, the second annual open call exhibit, presents art that responds to current social and political issues and embodies hope and aspirations for the future.
Open Call Up for Debate will run through the end of the month. Joining us once again on BK Live to walk us through the theme and tell us about some of the work that's being installed right behind us is BRIC's Vice President for Contemporary Art, Elizabeth Ferrer. Welcome back, Elizabeth.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
We're excited. Open Call Up for Debate.
Well, it's the second annual open call.
It's actually every other year. We've done it for 2 years in a row.
Biannual.
It'll start being biennial.
Very cool. So this year, Open Call Up for Debate, that sort of lays it out. We've seen around the building, there's some red, white, and blue motif going on. So there was a caucus last night. How did you guys caucus on who gets to be in the show?
Well, we have a registry of about 1,660 artists, all Brooklyn artists. Anybody who's based in Brooklyn who's a professional artist can submit and have their portfolio online. We invited all those artists to take part in the show. And probably about double the number applied. We do have space limitations, even in our almost 3,000 square foot space, but there are about 130 artists. So it's a show that's very lightly curated. It's sort of like free speech television. You know, we want it to be a platform for as many artists as possible. It's uncensored. It's a look what a lot of artists are thinking about right now.
Okay.
Like
so what are some of the
art show?
What type of art is represented in this exhibit?
So
I think we have some images as well right now.
So this year we did offer this theme up for debate. We thought that was obviously very timely. We didn't realize we were going to be working on this right during the first caucus week. But what happened is once we began to bring all the work in the gallery and try to make sense of these 130 artists, certain themes emerged. For example, Felipe Galindo's image on immigration. I mean, that's sort of very clear, you know, this young boy looking and kind of peering into perhaps a world that's better. There are works that sort of imply imprisonment. There's works about gentrification. There's works that deal with women's issues. A lot of work on violence. There's a lot of work that I think relates directly to the Black Lives Matter movement. I do think that there's also some images that are a little bit more conceptual and ambiguous, and the idea is that you're going to bring your own reading to these images.
So it's not a strictly political art show just because it's an election year.
A lot of the art is political, but we also asked the people who wanted to be in the show to also talk about their hopes and aspirations for the future. So there's also some very kind of idealistic, excuse me, uplifting works as well.
Right.
Okay. Now I understand there's also a viewers select contest. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we always like to kind of get the viewer in and not just be observers, but really kind of take part in what's going on. So there will be actually 2 awards. The Curator's Choice will be a prize of $250 and a future solo exhibition somewhere in BRIC House. And the Viewer's Choice will begin at the opening when people can start to vote. And at a closing party, we'll announce the viewer's choice, and that artist will also receive $250 as well as a write-up in BRIC's blog.
So we've gotten a lot of diversity in form and in just subject matter. What kind of artists are in the registry? There's over like 1,600 folks who are already in the online registry?
You can't put a word or a term on the registry. It's so diverse. Everything from more traditional art forms like painting and photography and sculpture to video and installation art and more kind of social practice artists who go out into communities and do things. It's wide open. That's the way we want it to be. We want it to reflect Brooklyn, which is, I think, the world capital of visual artists.
So it must be all filled up then. They can't afford to get in the registry and it's already crowded, so don't apply anymore.
No, you can apply to the registry. The registry is an online resource. While we're very proud and excited that we have now grown to over 1,600, we know that there are many, many thousands of artists in Brooklyn. So we really encourage artists to apply. We use it as a resource. Other curators use it as a resource. We even know that there have been city agencies that have used it as a resource for art commissions. So it's a valuable place to be exposing your work.
Yeah.
Well, we want to welcome all of our viewers down so they can actually come and check out the exhibit. So what time well, we know it's going to be here, but how do people, find out exactly when they can come in to check out so they can put their choice in for the Viewers Award?
Well, the opening is February 4th, 7 to 9 p.m.
It's hours from now.
Yes, so come one, come all. It's open call. We will then be open to the public on the 5th through the 28th. We're open every day but Monday, 10 to 6. You can vote online in the gallery space. And yeah, we really want people to take a look.
Are people required to vote if they step through the door?
You're not required to vote, but last year we had a line, just like we have lines at polling places in the city.
Exciting.
So
secret ballot.
Yeah, so it's about a ballot and making your vote, and that's important.
So come down and support local artists.
Absolutely.
If you're in the registry, have your friends pack the place.
Well,
just come and get in the registry.
There's that too.
Thursday night, it's all going down right behind us in the gallery.
Yeah, and we'll have a DJ, so it's going to be a real party.
But in the meantime, if people, before they come down, they can still come and see a great installation that's on the gallery doors right now. Just because the doors are down, the art never stops.
This is BRIC House. We're open for business.
Right. We have art in the cafe, in the hallways, on the garage doors. Ivana Basic is a video artist who's on the garage door. So yeah, we tried.
Hypnotic. I was there yesterday. And
it's peaceful, right?
It really is.
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
Yeah.
It's very zen.
And
have a moment of zen.
open call is a little less peaceful. So we do like the yin and the yang.
All right. We'll see you Thursday at 6 for the opener.
Fantastic.
All right.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Open